with us a moment in history. Anuparna Roy, who's created history. She has won the Best Director Award at Venice Film Festival in the Horizons, which is Orizzonti section, and done India proud. Congratulations, Anuparna, for bringing this glory to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, has the victory sunk in?
Yes, sort of. Yeah, I feel heavier more than I imagined.
Yeah, when your film, which is the only Indian film to be part of this section, was selected, you said it's a dream come true, and now winning it, what does that feel like?
That's a bonus. I mean, I never thought of, you know. I mean, the moment I received standing ovation, the team received standing ovation inside the premiere, after the premiere. The thought of win definitely came, but I was scared. We all were scared that there were tremendously beautiful film along with us and competing in the same section. So we were it was a mixed feeling of fear and then confident. We were confident enough, but we were sort of doubting ourselves. But yeah, it ended well with an award.
Yeah. So your debut feature film, and would you say first time is the charm, or first time lucky, or you worked very, very hard on it?
I mean, yes, definitely. Sorry, can you ask again? I didn't get the question.
I said first time it's your debut feature, right?
Yes, it's a debut feature film of mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I said first time is the charm, or first time lucky, or you really worked hard for it?
I mean, definitely. I always, the moment I started writing the script, all the hard work and everything, came along with it. Like it sort of, I knew that if I don't write it well, it won't be able to get executed in better way. I mean, I would give it to the luck also because um we never thought the film will get selected because we sent a very work in progress stuff to Venice because Venice was accepting work in progress thing. So my team never aware of this that I'm sending to Venice. I didn't tell them. I sort of lied them. I'm not sending it because because my team wanted film to be finished first. It has to be like in a very proper finished way to send it. But I was in hurry to send it. I don't know what was it, and I'm like I sent it work in progress without sound, without BGM, and they ended up selecting the same. And within just 20-30 days, with the help of all of my producers, we sort of completed the whole film in just 30 days. So yeah, this is
So
how all it happened.
by team, are you meaning your producers, which also includes Anurag Kashyap, or are you saying your cast?
I'm saying all of the crew, including producers, including cast. I didn't tell single person that I'm gonna send it to Venice. Came as a surprise to us.
Yeah, and it is a story of two women migrants, and it's also about their intimacy, their struggle, their survival, and all of that. But how important it is for women to tell women's stories?
I mean, it is definitely important, the kind of society we all are in. It is important to be vocal about whatever you are experiencing as a woman, as a second sex, as they consider us. So, in my head, it was also the similar kind of responsibility I took because I've seen, as I already mentioned, that the gender discrimination inside the society. It is already there since you just started as a kid started going to school. You get to see a lot of discrimination from there. And how can you not talk about it when you just grown up? How can you just let go all of your experiences and talk about something which is not even true? So for me, it is definitely important for a woman to talk about women's for their own gender. And beside that, more of it, I would say definitely filmmaking is not considered as a biased medium, which is only talking about some heroism of male and all. But as a writer, I want to definitely explore a lot of different characters, be it male, be it female. I mean, it all shall come along with the experiences, I would say.
But you, I mean, like we to also say that women have progressed a lot. There is a lot of empowerment. But you think that in 2025, women's voices are still being silenced?
I mean, yes, it's nothing like that. We are in the industry. We, as a woman filmmaker, we are definitely struggling, fighting, and we are fighting back, and we're trying to tell our stories. But if you go to the tier three cities, if you go to the villages, you will get to see the real situation of the woman out there, and it's pathetic. When a government promotes marriages for Dalit women, you understand who's the culprit. So when the administration is culprit playing against you, against the positioning of your in the society, against but they are not promoting education, but they are promoting marriages. So isn't it funny? I mean, I
But
mean, I
do you then think that the slogan "Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao" is an empty one?
I don't want to comment on that, but it's a very personal realization of mine, that from the administration we are lacking. So sort of, we are being oppressed from the from the from the higher hierarchy only. So the oppression coming from them only, there only.
And
So
and,
yeah.
and talking of the title of your film, it's called "Songs of Forgotten Trees." And what is the significance of the title?
The significance of the title is that inside the film, I have used a metaphor which is coming again and again, the metaphor of the trees, hollow trees. Hollow trees are called forgotten trees. And there is a myth around these trees, which I created fictionally, that if you take your loved one in front of those trees, that loved one will forget you forever. So, and the beautiful part of these trees is the flowers of these trees carries flying seeds inside it. The trees are flying, and like the seeds are flying inside the flower, and it fall down from the trees like a pinwheel. And the moment it fall down to the ground, it generates another, gives birth of another tree. So this is how the reference of the tree is coming like this way, metaphorically. And the songs inside the film is a personal song of my great friend Naz Sheikh, who played the role of Thua. Naz Sheikh's late mother's song. So we sort of, whenever the protagonist associates her good memories, she hums this same song. So thus the name, Songs of Forgotten Trees, coming like this way. It
So,
associates with memory, retreat of childhood,
yeah.
dysfunctional marriage of her parents. It's coming from that.
So in a way, that Forgotten Tree is also about memories, right?
Yes. Yes, it
And
is about memory. It is about making memory. It is about living inside the memory. It is about memory, I would say. Yeah.
and would you say that the film is all you've often spoken about your friend who got married at the age of 13, your childhood friend? In a way, the film, would you say, is an ode to that memory?
I mean, definitely the reference of Jhumanath coming, who was a close friend of mine when I was in class 5, and I lost her because government was, her marriage was fixed through the government's initiative back then. So I mean, just the reference of protagonist thinking about her friend, the loss, the guilt she carried so far, it is definitely, the reference is there. I mean, yes, you can consider it as a node, if not a node, but definitely there's a tribute I'm trying to sort of give it to her.
And also being so young and getting such a big honor, do you think it puts some kind of an added responsibility on your shoulders? Uh,
I mean, yes, definitely. Not on being young. There's
yeah,
a range of
exactly.
making film. But definitely on winning the award, the responsibility definitely comes, you know, on any filmmaker whoever won a single award, and the responsibility will be to make films even when you are uncomfortable. This is what Anurag sir told me, and I carried this, and I really, felt like that. Yes, it is true. The advice is not that, it is carrying the experience of that man who is, making films from 30 years, like. So yeah, this is
So
what
from Pune to Venice to where? Where?
I don't know. Now our film is selected to BFI London. I'm so excited to be there. I'm gonna see London for the first time. I'm gonna be there with the film, and it will definitely help me experiencing more better things in life. So I'm just optimistic. I don't know about what gonna happen next, what kind of exposure I'll get or not get, or I will create exposure for my own self. I don't know all of it, but definitely I'm so excited to make another film.
Okay,
That keeps
but
me going.
another film. You've also spoken about a prequel and a sequel to this one. Is that in the offing?
That is yet to come, but I mean, yes, I have given a thought to this. I want to make something what gonna happening with Hua and Sweta. Now the chapter of Juma is closed. Now these two women are together or not together. I mean, it will be exciting, but I have to be very precise about it before I talk about it. So I don't think so. This is the right time to talk about it. But the prequel, I'm pretty sure gonna be. I'm very precise because they're gonna be definitely there. Yeah.
And how important is for us to keep telling stories which involve same-sex relationships rather than heterosexual ones?
I mean, yeah, it is. It is definitely required, because there's no form of love. I guess I believe. I mean, the kind of everything we put into a structure, into boxes, we have been seeing or we have been shown, like, so first from so long. So I believe it needs to be. Needs to be. It needs to be break, and at the same time, I mean, love doesn't see gender. It doesn't see, society, caste, religion, gender. I mean, love is more than these things. So I believe that it is important to definitely to showcase same-sex relationship. And it was very personal when I started making, developing this idea of two woman thing, because I've seen my grandmother's relationship with her stepdaughter. Both were at the same age, so they were more friendly. They didn't have the relationship of mother and daughter. They were very friendly because they were both child bride. One was a widow, another just got married and entered into the house. So both, when my grandfather died, both managed run the whole family. So inside the film, I'm not directly talking about their relationship thing. It's not a film which gonna be vocal about, super
Sexuality.
exposed. Yes, it's
Yeah.
nothing. It's more than connecting with each other mentally,
Mm.
accepting each other's complexities, started feeling for each other very organically rather than forced, rather than forced way in any other other earlier films from India or outside India. So it is a bit different. It's very unique. I'm pretty sure you all gonna love it. That all I can hope.
And do you think that personal is universal? And often filmmakers' first story is invariably personal, or are you going to be there in all your stories?
I believe filmmaking is, itself is a very personal thing. If I if I don't know something, if I have not heard or felt a story, I will never make it. So this is why whenever my first film is also talking about my grandmother not seeing a river. It was also personal because I heard her storytelling about river, and the moment she died, I came to know she never went to a river because she was not allowed to visit a river. So is it not a film? So I need to be personally invested inside this story, directly, indirectly, to make it. So for me, films are very personal. The personal experience has to be there, either indirectly or directly, to live with. Like right now, I'm working in a film, which gonna talk about British Bengal. So I have not experienced that era, right? British
Right,
Bengal is something I have not experienced because I was not there back then. So,
right, right.
the stories around it is this: my grandmother and her stepdaughter's relationship during the time of British Bengal, when freedom fight was going on outside the house, and I'm playing with these two characters and they're bonding again. So I guess indirect personal experience is there. So yeah.
But somewhere you also said that you, with your pen, you're not going to craft happy endings. Now that your own story
Right.
is like
Yeah.
a come true, I mean, as fairy tale as could be, is your stance going to change? As you said, we all are a product of our experiences.
I mean, look, who doesn't love happy endings, right?
Yeah.
But I associate with the pain more rather than the happiness, and I don't know what is it. Something might be seriously wrong with me, or as a filmmaker, I don't know. I think pain drives me
Hmm.
to put something emotional. So both are connected. And happy endings. Look, I don't mean that, but I don't know how to handle happiness. I don't know. So what I don't know, I won't be able to, showcase maybe, or
Yeah, but
maybe
how are you right now? You must be on cloud nine.
you
How are you
see,
handling happiness right
people
now?
expect, people expect the same thing which you are telling, but trust me, I'm not on cloud nine. It is
Okay.
so, it's great to, be there and achieve something or receive something such honored. My CM also posted, West Bengal Mamta Banerjee ma'am,
Yeah.
posted. I'm so glad, I'm receiving a lot of, but I don't know how to react. I don't know how to showcase my gratitude. I'm a bit less expressive, but I'm so glad. Trust me, I'm so glad. Though I'm not dancing, but I'm so glad. I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
so you
I'm
only
so
express
scared also.
you
I'm so
only
scared.
express yeah, you only express through your movies, right?
Maybe, yeah. This
But
is
tell me,
why.
are your parents who were not so happy with the idea of you joining films, are they happier than you today?
Yeah, I mean, coincidentally, they're so happy. They're so, they are like, we're so proud of you. We're sorry that, we didn't let you. I'm like, that's okay. It's okay. Just, and they're giving interviews behalf of me. And they are talking all
Right.
of that. They are showcasing my childhood pictures without my consent to the world. So it is so, I'm so happy that they are also happy. Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, it's their moment of glory too. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
but
I don't want to catch it.
Yeah. Also, tell us something about your sari. It had the Palestine flag. It had the tribal paintings of Purulia. Uh, there's a whole story behind. I mean, there's a complete story behind your sari as well.
I mean, yeah, my friend Muskan Mittal, she designed this sari, and I came up with this idea of tribal paintings, wall paintings of Purulia. If you ever visited Purulia, you get to know
No.
about these paintings. They hand paint these paintings outside their wall. The
Oh.
walls of them doesn't carry any election posters. They carry their wall paintings, and I am so associated with them because these are the childhood memories I'm carrying. And past 5-6 years I have not been into the village. Last I've been into the village during the time of run to the river, and I miss it, and I felt like that I should tell the world about their art also. I mean, they're brilliant. They are also artists. They are also working in farms. They are farming. They are farmers, and they are so artistic that after farming they paint their wall. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely. I mean, this is
yeah.
this is an art that gets ignored, but you also picked up a cause which is, of course, being talked about much. Do you think? And there have been, you're getting bouquets and brickbats for bringing up the issue of Palestine. Were you aware that you will be stoking a controversy when you said what you said?
Look, I whatever I said, I meant it, and I don't want to take back my words at all. And it's not only. I mean, my intention was to talk about something which is going on somewhere inside the world, and it doesn't make me feel less Indian. It doesn't
Yeah.
make me feel less Indian. I am Indian, and I'm going to talk about whatever happening inside the country or outside the country or wherever. If something happening on women, I'm going to talk about. If something happening in Kashmir, I'm going to talk about. If something happening somewhere in Bengal, I'm going to talk about it. It doesn't make me feel less Indian. I mean, I don't know, I feel terrible after hearing all of the news. But I have full faith inside this country. I have full faith inside the people of this country. They understand that I was emotional. I was, I said what I meant, you know,
Yeah. No,
and
no,
I
many
meant
felt
what I
that you
said.
could have spoken about causes for India, but you think your cinema anyway reflects that voice.
I mean, yeah, my cinema, I told you, personally is political. So my films are not lullabies. My
Yeah.
films will be talking
Yeah.
about everything, whatever happened the inside the world, be it suppression, be it oppression, be it miseries. I mean, yeah.
But do you also believe that cinema must offer hope? I think I've not seen the movie, but I believe it has a thread of optimism running through it.
Cinema definitely provides you hope, but the hope is not constant then. It
Yeah.
is for, yeah, it is
Correct.
for some time. It is for some time. I saw a film called Hot Milk. I felt so attached with the film, and that attachment stayed for just 2 hours. And after that, it's the hustle again, how to make better film. So I guess, yeah, definitely. I mean, film doesn't have any responsibility to change the world, change the society, because society is already so much. You know, it's already there are too much happening inside the society. How can a piece of art change or influence, or you know I mean, I don't know that process,
So
then
so
I'm not aware of.
yeah. So two questions come to mind. One, of course, is then what can cinema do? What would be the
cinema
purpose
is
of?
a cinema is a very privileged choice of a director, showcasing something which might not soothing, might not. I mean, I don't know. Cinema has anything to do with the like I don't know if it can bring any changes. I mean, it's not a, it's not like we filmmakers are not a social worker to bring change inside the society, but definitely it is a great medium to talk whatever you feel like, to raise your voices, you know, and I believe, and I believe that's there, you know.
Yeah, but you're also saying that your movies are not lullabies. So what are they?
They are very
Are they
personal. We're gonna talk about how to human, you know, live inside the city, how they share their complexities and their emotion. It like human emotion is something I work closely with. I if you ask me which genre you gonna make films, I am not into any other genre. But for me, two human talking is the most beautiful, intimidated thing happening inside inside the world. So my films will be too much intimidating. I'll try to portray them that way. Um, yeah, maybe I don't know. I am not able
so
to.
would you, are they shock therapy then? If not lullabies, are they supposed to,
I mean, yeah,
uh,
my film might make you feel uncomfortable in certain places. You know, I mean, there are scenes inside the film where audience might feel uncomfortable, and then if audience feel uncomfortable or comfortable, that's them, that they are resonating with it, right? I mean, I will never feel uncomfortable until unless I am not resonate with something which is, you know, either if I don't relate, then I don't feel either uncomfortable or comfortable. So yeah, my films are mostly about, will be about that, you know. There will be places, there will be scenes where people will feel uncomfortable, might not comfortable, and then there will be scenes where people will be comfortable, relatable, resonate with it. So yeah.
and one big plus of having Anurag Kashyap as a producer was he also a mentor in some respect.
Yes, he been always a mentor. Not only my mentor. He's the mentor of the upcoming generation. You know, he is. And I know he doesn't like me talking about all of this. He gonna scold me. I know this. He doesn't. You know, he's the exact person. I don't know. I resonate with him a lot. He's like, you know, he's an institution. So basically, he doesn't like his tarif going on, you know. Someone is talking about his, but you know, he did a lot for the industry. He's doing a lot for the industry, and more of it he's doing. He is the kind of person he is. He loves cinema, he loves making films, and this is what he's doing. And all we do is we are just getting inspired from him. I saw Gangs of Basipur, and I decided to make films after seeing Gangs of Basipur. That was the striking point in my life, because I know how I saw Gangs of Basipur. It was not like in a hall, it was nothing like that. It was in a laptop, doors were closed, sound were, you know, lesser, and there were no headphone back then. And I knew I'm watching something which gonna make me feel uncomfortable or the society uncomfortable, or but it ended up making me feel so empowered that I felt like, okay, is this the
This is it.
guy? Is this the guy? Who's this guy? And I know he doesn't like all of it, and but that's true. I cannot deny myself that you know, why I am into filmmaking. I saw Gangs of Wasseypur and I said I'm in it, and thus I'm inspired from many women filmmakers. You won't believe, I'm a big fan of Kiran Rao. I love her and Payal Kapadia ma'am's film, you know, and
Yeah.
then Zoya Akhtar, Rima Das, Nandita Das, Meera Nair. So they are, if they were not there, I don't know if I could be at this position or not. I don't know, because अगर मैं films नहीं देखती तो मैं क्या बनाती, मैं क्यों बनाती, मुझे पता ही नहीं चलता अगर फिल्मों के बारे में.
Yeah.
तो yeah.
And so, what would you, I mean, tell people who would like, who are kind of inspired by you? and especially indie makers, not in the mainstream, like not people like Zoya Akhtar, but maybe people like you and Reema Das,
Though
indie filmmakers, and especially women who would like to be there.
I'm not in a position of advising them, but I'm gonna tell them that please do dream big, make whatever you want to make, bring the uniqueness inside the story, be the new voice, and we shall differ from each other as a filmmaker in terms of storytelling. That uniqueness shall come out. I mean, this is all I can say. I mean, if someone wants to make film, then make it. I'm saying, make it. There's no other way of it. Yeah.
And finally, when does India get to see Songs of Forgotten Trees?
For that, I don't have any idea. It might be delayed an year or so. We are
Oh,
expecting the film will be get released soon outside India. We are happy that Cellular Dreams onboarded, who has the legacy of selling films of Jafar Panahi, Zia Zanke. So they are carrying the legacy of these big filmmakers, and they have taken our film, and I'm so grateful to them. The team is so grateful to them, and I'm just hoping it's gonna be coming soon. Yeah.
one hypothetical question, would you ever make a movie like our regular Bollywood does? Would you be okay to work with big stars at some point in life?
Depends on the story.
Okay.
Depends. It has to be written by me. Then I'm in. If
You
it is,
have that's important for you to
it has to be
write your
written by
story.
me. Yes, it has to be written by me.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the best for all the future film festivals and for your future work as well.